Okay, so we're gonna start with this. Now, I'm no professional. I just get it done to get it done. Also, we gotta do eyebrows. So, what I want to shave off my eyebrows again, even though it looks weird when you see me in public, but I look weird anyway. But, I got all kinds of pimples. Anyway, I'm just gonna dab it on here. I know that it should be brighter, but it's okay. Because like I said, I'm going on a walk. I'm just going to dab it there. I'm not going to do under here yet. And I just use my finger, but you can use a brush. I use my finger because it almost like melts a little bit. It feels like it does anyway. Maybe we should go to the cemetery later. Do you want to go to the cemetery? I go to Planet Fitness. I'm scared. We can go to both. He does raise a good point, though. Well, I am dressed for it. Okay. So lighter. What I usually do is just lighter to darker. But what I'm going to do this time is... No, that's too much. Yeah, I'm just going to do light on the eyelid and then dark in the crease. So I'm going to go in there with that yellow. And yeah, I know. I also have Urban Decay's eye primer. And see how, because I have deep set eyes, my eyelids are really wrinkly. I always believed when people said, your eyelids are wrinkly because you put on makeup at such a young age. And I believed that for a long time, but it wasn't until later that I found it's like, no, it's because your eyes are really deep in your head. So, that's okay. Some people like it. And we'll get in here and see, I'm getting it all over the place because I'm trying to make it extra pigmented. Which I should have just used a good primer for that. But that's okay. So that's why we didn't put any makeup on under here. In case of fallout. And everything I know my friend taught me. Well, mostly everything. I knew a few tricks. I knew a few tricks of the trade before. But thanks to her, my makeup looks way better than it used to. So, now I'm kind of second guessing what should be in the crease. Brown, aqua. Like I said, I'm going to go for a walk, so I don't want it to look too extravagant. I'm going to put orange instead. I always end up going with warm colors. So yeah, I'm using the same brush. Some people would switch brushes, but there wasn't much residue left on the brush itself. So see, because I have deep set eyes, it's easy for me to find the crease. See, because I have a line that goes like that, and I just follow it. It's like a natural pigmentation that's naturally darker, so I just follow it. And I always have, and people would tell me, like in junior high, how did you get your makeup? I'm like, I just have it already on my skin. It's like paint by number. On my skin, it's like paint by number. And she tells me, how do you do your makeup so quick? I'm like, because it's already there. Like, I just have to follow the guidelines. Okay, so normally what we would do is put a highlight up here, and I don't really have anything. I mean, I have this. It's kind of like a pink, but I want to use something that's more of a pearlescent color. So what I'll use is, where are you? Once again, which my friend gave it to me. It's Tarte, and it's Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3, and it's all of these. Okay, so what I'll use is something a little bit on the brighter side, but not too bright. So probably this one down here. Sorry. That right there is probably what I'll use. The one at the very bottom. Let's see how it comes out. Oh, nice. See, because I'm so brown. It's darker than the natural pigment that I have. Mine's lighter, but it does blend nicely. It does blend pretty nice. Now my whole eye looks orange, but not too orange. See, so this is a nice brush for blending as well. And a lot of people are taking their makeup here into the inner corner, which I enjoy. I like it. How's that? See? So, there you go. Yeah, this is nice. All of the makeup she's given me. So that one was called Raise. Can you see it? On the bottom, it was called Raise. That's residue. And so let's do the other side. All using the same brush. So let's get the concealer. I haven't put eyeliner, obviously, you can see. But I just want to get this over with. I was just thinking the other day, I am so absorbed with spiritual stuff that I don't really have any side hobbies, you know, and everything that I do revolves around what I post on this channel. So I have to confess also, like, yeah, I don't have really any hobbies other than this. I mean, this is literally my lifestyle. This is what I do all day. So with makeup and stuff like that, I will find myself watching makeup tutorials. I watch a lot of like drag tutorials, and it's relaxing because it's something outside of like spiritual chit chat. It's nice to get away from what kind of stresses you out, and it does stress me out at times. Like, people demand a lot from you, you know? They want you to, well, you, if you're like a spiritual, if you're an enthusiast, or if you're like a student alike, it doesn't matter, or a teacher, whatever you want to call yourself, if your whole life revolves around this, you're gonna have people approach you and ask you questions and stuff like that, and that's good because it's good to spread the knowledge, or it's good to spread your experiences. But sometimes it gets really freaking stressful because it's like day in, day out. That's what it's all about. And other people have breaks, you know, like other people have their hobbies and their life, you know, and this isn't their life 24/7, you know. And I mean, of course, I have a Libra rising, so I'm very back and forth. So I'm just going to say this. It is your choice to open your mouth about your spiritual practice and to share what you know. Notice how I said share what you know. And to take on the stresses of helping other people. That's just all par for the course. So it sounds very selfish when you complain that you're stressed and that you're tired and that you just want to take a break. But if you're anything like me, you'll be off of social media for a day and you'll be like, I need it. You'll be like, I need it back. I need people. I need to talk to people. I need to share. I need to observe. I've tried living without you guys and I can't. It's just impossible for me to live without you guys. I need you guys. Like I don't know a life without you guys. So and I'm very much a people pleaser to where it hurts me sometimes because people take advantage of me. And people think that I'm a big old wussy because I don't fight. But that's very far from the truth. I mean, we all have feelings. We all have positions on certain things, but I'm not cocky, like I don't go around bragging. Like that's not my cup of tea. Because you know why? Because every time I feel like I'm gonna brag about something, I know and I remember the times where somebody else was better, and I remember how that made me feel when I came to the realization many, many, many different times in my life where somebody was brighter than me, smarter than me, better than me. And there's always going to be someone who is. But I don't like getting cocky online. I don't like bragging because the truth of the matter is just, you're never going to be the best. And I think people that try to be better than one another lose sight of what it's really all about. Like, I'll be honest with you, I get jealous with my friends because they know a whole lot more than I do. And it makes me sad sometimes, and it makes me feel insecure. But then again, I look at them and I'm like, but I'm so fortunate to have them as friends. And I'm so fortunate to have them teaching me. I'm so fortunate to have them expressing their experiences with me where I wouldn't have had this before. Like, count your stars, count your lucky stars, as they say. And what about all the people that do support you? What about all of the people that have been there for you? Are you forgetting about them? Like, that's how I think about it. When I do have weak moments, I do get jealous of my friends sometimes because they're so much more experienced than I am. Every single one of them is more experienced than I am. I'm going to put concealer up here to try to make this less shiny. And so that when I put my eyebrows on, maybe it'll grip a little bit better. But yeah, like I freely admit that I have a lot of insecurities because I'm a Capricorn. I that's funny. I'm a Capricorn. Like, I build standards for myself. It's like they say that a Capricorn's worst critic is themselves. I mean, I think that that's all of us. But like, I'm like, man, I wish I could live up to what I see you as, But in time it'll happen. I have to fight with myself to be like, because I don't compete with people ever, but I have to fight with myself to be like, just chill and reflect on everything that you've been taught. Reflect on everything that you've been told and include your own experiences in there too, because they're just as valid. They're just as much a part of your evolution. And in my opinion, that's what this is about. Like, let's be real. I know that a lot of us see this as a money-making machine, which it is. Religion will always sell. And a lot of people, I'm not going to say us because I'm not included in there, and I'll tell you why. A lot of people know this. They know that religion makes money. So they go in inexperienced. They go in as essentially as a fraud. Let me get my eyebrow stuff. They go in as a fraud, and they expect people to just fall in their lap, and they expect people to just hand over their credit cards. But those people are also going to want somebody who's experienced, you know, somebody who can validate what it is that they're selling, you know. If you're just a salesman, then you better be a damn good one, because people are going to want you to back up their purchase. If they can't go to you for help, then in the long run, they're just going to call you out. That's why I will never wear the band t-shirt unless I know the band. Okay? Eyebrows. Quit talking. Get eyebrows. Yes. And I'm just rambling. And I'm not meaning to offend anybody. These are just deep thoughts. This is something that also she gave me, my friend gave me. It's called Brow Bar. By True Glam, and I cycle between the brown one and the black one, but I think I'm gonna use the brown one today. I can only go so many colors. It's not like I can go blonde or anything. Even if I could, I don't think that would be my color. I'm too dark. Some dark skinned people, it looks good on them. Blonde looks good on them, but it does not look good on me. Like, people can pull off anything they want to pull off. I know that. Just like, I have to, like, I do a lot of things for the thrill, you know, and if it doesn't provide the thrill, then I lose interest. And I'm self-diagnosed ADHD. I mentioned this in a lot of the videos. And for people like me, if it doesn't hold our attention, like, full on, then we won't do it. So if it's something that's repetition that provides no thrill, then we probably won't do it. So I will admit, you know, like, you can say you're better than me or whatever, but I don't do the rosary every day. I do it when she tells me to do it. When I feel a nagging feeling to do it. Let's just put it like that. I don't do, like, regular prayers every day. I do them, like, when necessary. Because that's originally how you would do with saints. You would pray to them when you needed to. And I know that, believe me, I, above everybody else, know that this is a lifetime type of commitment. Maybe I should put a little bit of powder on? No. But I'm really lax with my practice with her. You know why? Because I was obsessed. I still sort of kind of am obsessed. But I do spend the majority of my time talking about the same subject over and over and over. I am giving my energy. I am feeding that spirit. I'm just not doing it in your stereotypical ways. So if anything is really that important to you, to where it works for you, and it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, then why do you need to post it online? You already know how it's going to go when you post it online. You already know. So, I mean, that's my advice to you. Coming from somebody who's online a lot, if you don't want ridicule, don't post it online. Simple as that. People are going to do what they're going to do, regardless. But, getting messages. But, you know, even the most preachy, even the most well-versed, even the most knowledgeable people on any subject screw up from time to time. They make mistakes. They slip up. They get lazy. Nobody's perfect. That's the reason behind that saying. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is a saint. At least not that I'm aware of. And we're all imperfect. We're all screwed up somehow or another. We all have problems. But sometimes we, self-included, need to take a look at why we're doing the things we're doing. Why are you doing it? Is it to show off? I mean, because if it is, I mean, you wouldn't be the only one. Lots of people do it to show off. And I'm not going to say that's okay, because it's not. Because it's a real price to pay just to show off. I'll tell you what. Because once again, going back to the original point, you will get called out. And I don't want for anybody to be embarrassed. I wish everybody would just get along, But I know that's not going to happen. And guys, I mean, these issues have been around since time was time. Why do you think the church branched? Why do you think there's so many different religions? Because people don't agree. It's nothing new. You just gotta find the group that agrees with you. Simple as that. And y'all can live in happy harmony together. Does it even? Okay. Yes? Okay. Like y'all can respond. So yeah, I mean, break time. I have a very hey, everybody get along kind of mentality. But I do have my moments where I'm like, excuse me, what did you tell me? So I just find that when people fight with me, they fight with everybody. When people have a problem with me, one of the most passive people you can meet, then they have a problem with everybody. But I don't go out of my way to cause conflict. That's just a waste of energy. Okay, so from here, we're doing eyeliner. I'll use a dark brown in here to create a shadow. This one. We'll use this guy. But probably what I'd need is to create like a thicker texture. But let's see what, because I'm putting eyeshadow over eyeshadow. Let's see what happens. So we'll just create a little wing right there. It looks like the other orange, doesn't it? Just a little darker. I love these colors. Maybe we'll just keep it like that. I hope you can see. And it looks so much lighter there. It's not a really dark brown, but it's a pretty dark brown. It's a reddish brown. Very pretty. No? Darker? Y'all, I gotta get my teeth done. They are disgusting. It's so hard because my eyelashes are so my eyelids are so wrinkly. So anyway, everything is temporary. Everything will pass. I've noticed who stays and who goes. You can tell which ones will stay. You can tell which ones will go. Usually the ones that are the loudest are the ones that crash and burn. And I just watch it over and over again. Oh, this one's not really gonna show because it's kind of darker. You know who I really, I'm not, okay, I'm gonna say jealous But I don't mean like I would do anything to take them down kind of jealous. I mean like inspirational jealous. Anybody that's like legitimately a medium. I'm like, God, I wish I could do that. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I can see, hear, taste, smell the other side, but not with the capacity that other people can. And it's, yeah, once again, it's not a competition. But I just think it's really cool when somebody walks in and they're like, oh yeah, that person died here and they're wearing a straw hat kind of thing. And I'm like, it just feels cold in here. And they're like, well, yeah, that too. It's picky and choosy because I'll see things in the middle of the night. God, I really screwed this side up. My eyes are freaking uneven. I mean, I'll see stuff in the middle of the night. I'll hear things, sense things, feel things. All of that. But it's not like some people that I know that are really, really good at it. I'm like, y'all suck. Yeah, I read that whole book on, I was reading a book on necromancy and I was like, I don't have the patience to do that. Because it wants you to be really patient. It wants you to take your time. It wants you to, you know, be really aware and focused and stuff like that. And I'm like, I guess. So, let's go on. I mean, let's just use some mascara. Once again, Tarte. That's as far as I'm gonna go with eyeliner, guys. Y'all are used to dark eyeliner. Maybe I'll put some in the waterline. I was looking into what the new like beauty trends are gonna be for 2022. And not a lot of people are noticing this, but I'm noticing thin eyebrows coming back. Like Drew Barrymore thin. I like it though. Not too thin. But I like thin eyebrows. Especially when they get imaginative with them. I know a lot of you hated that trend, but I liked it. That was my prime. My prime was the mid-90s. And I'm really hoping baggy pants above the butt, no underwear showing, comes back into style. I hate the underwear showing thing. I hated the underwear showing, and I hated when women would show their G-strings. I was like, ugh. How about a little bit of imagination, huh? How about we be a little bit modest? And I hated duck face from the get-go. And the trucker hats. Ugh. I don't hate trucker hats. I just hated the way that they sported them. But that's me. I've never been one to I spent a good majority of my youth with baggy clothes. We'll just put it like that. Majority, not all of it, but the majority of my youth was with baggy clothes or dark clothes. I didn't really like to dress slutty. I felt like You gotta work for it. I felt like it's almost like you show them everything, there's nothing left for the imagination. Like, make them work for it. Or if you want to get all Capricorn, make them pay for it. One lesson that I've learned this year, damn, that stuff is, woo. I don't like the little clumps. I like smooth lashes. I don't like clumps. One thing I've learned this year that keeps getting thrown in my face is don't give yourself too easily and don't be too available. But that's hard because I'm a people person. I like being available for people. I like them knowing that they can rely on me, you know? But the truth is, people take advantage of that all the time, in every which way they can. So, that's gotta change. But once again, going back, like, I don't have any freaking hobbies, you know? Oh, that looks ugly. I mean, I don't... Some people play video games, some people, like, exercise, which I should do. Some people read. Some people build. I don't do any of that. I used to, prior to the internet. And if any of y'all come out and be like, just do this, I've tried. Believe me. You're not going to give me advice that I haven't already tried to give myself. You know what I do like doing is readings for people, but sometimes I'm not always on my game. Because you know you're not supposed to do readings for people when you're not feeling great. That's like a doctor treating someone when they themselves are sick. It's like, yeah, you need to stay home. But yeah. So, what's next? Okay. We're already at 43 minutes. I knew this was going to be a long one. You guys wanted a makeup tutorial. My eyes always take the longest. So, am I going to put on false lashes or not? Yeah, I guess so. For you guys. The rest of my face is going to go by really fast. God, I got cat hair everywhere. For those of you that have ordered from the shop, you might have received some cat hair on your package. I apologize. There's no way around it. I really hope that y'all are not allergic. Okay, we need glue. Where are you? Where'd you go? You can only be in this little area. Ah, there you are. I was using Duo, the black side. So... And it's funny that I'll do videos all day long, but when it comes to like phone calls, I don't like it. And the real reason is because I don't like awkward silence. It freaks me out. That's really the only reason. And I get nervous. I get nervous talking to strangers, and I stumble on my words, and I can't work under pressure. So when it comes to trying to fill the void of silence, I fumble. So that's why I don't like being on the phone. I want to really just put these on my eyelashes, but I always end up putting it on my skin, on my eyelid. Yeah, I just realized this is sunflower colors. I like sunflowers. If anybody ever wants to send me flowers, send me sunflowers. Too bad they don't smell good. Look at that. You see that? Oi! Go back. It's the glue. Would you just stay? Yes, I know there's little devices to put these on. I'm just being lazy. You gonna stay? Those are big. Oh my god, they almost touch my eyebrow. They do touch my eyebrow. That's too much. Oh well. Screw it. I do complain a lot. And I love astrology, although I don't know too much about it. So I blame my complaining on my Cancer moon. Just love me. For the potential of any of my ex-boyfriends watching this that wondered why I was so clingy, it's because of my Cancer moon. And I have a Libra rising, so yeah. But my Venus in my chart is retrograde. Yeah. You're bound to screw up in relationships. Never fails. At least, I don't know, I think that's what it means. Yeah, I know. For you astrology majors, there's so much more that goes to it in the chart, the transits, and all the other stuff. I know. Juvia's Place. And I'm using a foundation brush that I haven't cleaned. And it is from Real Techniques. Oh no, I did clean it. Yay. I'm just using a little dollop. Why does everybody put it here? I don't know. That's not too little, but there you go. Bring me the charger, please, because this phone's going to die. I'm not going to have enough time. I'm just putting that there, putting some on the nose. That's too much. Just leave it there, please. Quit shaking it. Leave it there. Look at this. Yeah. Isn't that gross? But I got a little muscle. It doesn't shake too much after that. So anyway, hopefully on the 4th, I'm gonna get a new tattoo. Why? I don't know, because I'm 40. I'm a grown-ass woman and I can. I straighten my hair and it all falls out. Need to re-dye it. I'm actually going to put my dreads back in. Look at this dandruff. Look at this. Look how much skin I shed. It's everywhere. No, no, no. I don't want the headphones. Not right now. You need to turn the Bluetooth on, dork. Okay. So we have some left, so I'm just going to use it on my neck. So yeah, the tattoo I'm getting it on my face right here on the side. Honestly, I think I'm ugly. I always have. I feel like I look like a witch with the moles and the crooked nose and the sunken in eyes, and I've always wanted face tattoos to just roll with it. Like, if I'm ugly, I might as well just add more to it, you know? Might as well go full bore. And no, I don't want people saying, oh, I don't think you're ugly, but I don't, I feel that way about myself. Always have, always will. And I've always wanted tattoos that frame the face. I don't know if a lot of you know this. I used to work in a tattoo shop for a little while. I do know how to tattoo, a basic method. But anyway, I'm getting my my top 3 astrological symbols on the side of my face. And I don't know if you saw it or not, but I got a scythe tattooed here. I don't know if you can see it around my ear. I'll likely do the same thing on the other side. Yes, it did hurt a little bit. In places, in spots. I'm not going to say it didn't. Why did I get it? Because I felt like it. Does there always have to be a reason? But not all of mine have this deep ass meaning. Maybe I just like the design and it's my skin to do with what I want. Did that come off bitchy? I hope not. It's the truth. Okay. So now we're going to do, while the skin is still wet. What? Because of the lights? Underneath, I'm going to do probably the yellow. Can you see? And once again, I just follow my natural wrinkles. And people ask, why did you get so many tattoos? Attention, duh. Like, what other reason is there? Actually, originally I got my first tattoo in the middle of my back because I had a lot of back knee scars. And that's the reason. And then it followed suit with, hey, I like the way this looks, let's get it. And then I knew people trying to get jobs at tattoo shops, so I let them use me as a guinea pig. So I have a lot of beginner tattoos on me. Let's put black on the... God, that really sticks out. It really does. Shit, I might have to go in there with black. God damn it. This sucks. Anyways, as I was saying, and it just went in my creases. Great. I have a lot of beginner tattoos. Because I'm a nice person like that. I mean, it looks alright. Let's screw this side up. I can't even see what I'm doing. I hope you can see. So what we need now is blush. I have been using Kat Von D's Locket for a long time. It's my favorite. If Juvia's Place had in stock in the store had my shade, I would get that instead. But my favorite and the only one really that I use is BH Cosmetics Vanilla Cream Truffle. And since I'm going to the park, I'm just going to use maybe this one down here. Really lightly. I'm going to put it right here like a check mark. And it smells good, by the way. I'm going to put it on first and I'll put my powder on. So I'm going to start here and then go right there. And there. Start there and then go up here. Because that is where I naturally blush when I'm out in the sun. All of this will get red when I'm in the sun. Okay. Let's do the powder. And I need a new one of these, but this is what I use. And yes, it is very matte. So it does tend to look cakey if you let it. But you can't tell because pixels. But in person, you can still see the wrinkles in my forehead. You can still see the wrinkles between my eyebrows. You can still see my pores. Oh yeah, I forgot to do under here with white, like you ladies and men tend to like, but like I said, we're just going for an outing. And as it is, my face already looks a little too extravagant to be going out. So anyway, for the whole weight loss thing, I have every avenue. I have P90X, I have a gym membership. My husband got me kind of like a Bowflex type of thing here at the house, although half of it doesn't work. I have a treadmill, I have a stationary bike, I have legs. I can go walking. I did have an Orange Theory Fitness membership, but that was too much. I liked it, but it was too much. So, I mean, it's just a matter of doing it. I like to dance. Oh, that's too light now. Okay, good to know. And I have to switch to the darker one, which is called Tan. Okay, so all that's left is lipstick. And I ain't putting on anything heavy, so I'm just going to put on gloss. Or maybe I'll just put this guy on. This is... I can't see anymore. Varnished Rosewood from L'Oreal. Number 904. And it's dewy, I guess you could say. My lips are always peeling. Yes, I already know what treatment to put on my lips for them not to peel. There, done. Voila! How's that look? Is it disappointing? Did you know I have freckles? So yeah, it's going to be Saturn, Moon, and Venus symbols right here, right in front of my ear. So there we go. Side part, yeah, maybe. Need to re-dye hair, need to put in dreadlocks. We got a lot of salt and pepper. And dandruff. Look at that. I'm like that chick from Breakfast Club. And no, it's not because I don't wash my hair. If anybody wants to be a smartass. I have a skin condition. Huh?
Maybe there's clothes in the dryer.
Then get them. Hey, it matches the background. So, there we go. Closer look. Oh, I forgot setting spray. I got this all-nighter from Urban Decay, but I don't like it. I like this one better. It's Maybelline Lasting Fix. It all feels like hairspray on your face anyway. For any men that might be watching this that don't put makeup on, it's like hairspray on your face so that your makeup doesn't move. It moves. I'll cover my ear. Like you put all that makeup on, then you wet your face. Well, not really. It'll dry and make your face feel cakey. Unless you're some kind of rich celebrity that can afford better stuff, so I use this. This is why people that put on makeup have fans, because of that. And liquid liner, I'm assuming. Anyways, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.